Hello everyone, and welcome to a new type of video I want to start making on the channel. If you're familiar with the YouTuber Ragtag, you know exactly what this is. I wanted to make a video based on my first experience with Apex Legends Mobile. Now I knew going into this that it was a completely different game with a new legend. However, I don't think I fully realized how different the game was until I heard,
Now, I didn't ask to be the best. I worked for it.
"What? That isn't Gibraltar. Who is that?" Well, that's what I thought immediately, and I still think that. I don't know what happened or why they couldn't get the original voice actor to do the same part. Probably some contract issue. But anyways, I wasn't going to let that deter me. I was going to win this match. I knew it. As I entered the dropship for the first time in this new game, I realized quickly that the only map available was also my least favorite map, World's Edge. And not only that, it was a much older version. I hadn't played on this version of the map for quite some time. I came back to the original game after initially only playing the first season back in Season 4. And that's only because I thought Revenant was cool. I also thought he was a pirate, which he definitely is not a pirate. But that's besides the point. Anyways, we dropped in Fragment West, only to discover that I do not know how to play any sort of mobile game.
Trails linger. They lead straight to my prey.
As you can see, I can barely work out how to run. I don't know how I expected to win this match now. As I ran around frantically Fragment West, I could not find a single gun. But there is a sniper stack. And a lifeline. That is not my teammate either. Having to do some quick thinking, I decided to stand still and wait for them to kill me. Luckily for me, my much more competent teammates with guns were able to take care of the bad guys while I ran around some more trying to find anything to shoot my enemies with. However, all I found was a wingman, and if you've watched any of my videos previously, I do not use the wingman ever. I also had the R99, but foolishly, I did not switch. I proceeded to unload an entire clip and missed just about every single shot. However, I got my first down. Now watch as I shoot at nothing, and pretend that there's enemies there. After realizing I had no idea where to find anyone else, I went back to my previous kill, unloaded a few bullets, foolishly, and proceeded to finish them. Oh, it's another Bloodhound I didn't even realize until now. Now armed with whatever my doppelganger had in his pockets, I still don't know what it is, I just kind of clicked all the buttons that it threw my way. I still don't know how to play this game. Anyways, back to my teammates, I realized we had won our very first fight. And I did next to nothing. So, it was off to find a new fight. Minutes later, after leaving Fragment, I heard gunfire. People! I'll probably die to them. Suddenly, bullets whiz past my head as someone shoots at me with something. I'm not sure what that was. It might be a Peacekeeper. I don't really know. It was a Mirage, and they proceeded to stand still and then use their ult. I was easily able to distinguish which one was which due to his stupidity. Moving in to finish my target, I quickly realized I am also very stupid.
Reloading.
Shaking my head in disappointment, I realized that I just had to break through the shield if I had any hope of finishing Mirage. Lifeline then informed us that there was another squad coming, a third party. I used a scan, and apparently scanned someone, I just don't know where. Clunkily finishing off an Octane, and reloading my gun while standing still because I forgot the button, I spotted another person in the distance. After looting from the previous fight, I realized my teammates were in trouble again. I scanned the person right in front of me, and then proceeded to actually use the wingman efficiently, something I could never do on console. Pathfinder's possessed deathbox floated from the heavens as I scrolled through not knowing what I had and what I needed. Yet again, after looting, we were on the move, this time through the big icy part of the map that I don't remember. Epicenter, that's right. Yeah, good thing the game told me or else I'd forget. Not that it really matters. Climbing up to get a better view, my teammates discovered someone, a Bangalore, and that's when smoke flew out and hit me square in the face. Running through the smoke blindly, I finally realized that I am Bloodhound and I have a scanning ability. Seeing them through the smoke, standing still, my teammates and I ambushed him. Or her. Them. I missed most of my shots, but we finally knocked them down. Not sure what to do with myself, I ran around in circles before finally deciding to go check what was in the death box. Realizing they had a Peacekeeper, I eagerly picked it up, instead of the Wingman, which had served me so well so far. However, that's when I realized another big difference in this game. The Peacekeeper had 7 shots. For those who don't know, the Peacekeeper in the base game only has 5 shots currently. So this is a lot to me. 2 extra shots could mean 2 extra kills, because let's be honest, the Peacekeeper is just a cannon that you hold. Making our way back to where we were before, because that's where the ring dictated we go, I found a building with a survey beacon and decided to climb. Now, I don't know if this is just me being bad at the game or some jank physics, but I found it really tough to climb this wall. But anyway, once I reached the top, I tried to scan the survey beacon, but I just kind of looked at it for a while. Then I noticed the extra button and decided to press it. Now, I don't know exactly why there's 2 fists here. I don't know if that's to punch the survey beacon, but oh well. Anyways, with the new ring location on my map, I was ready. Thinking I heard someone I scanned, and in fact I was right. They're beneath the house. Except they're not actually beneath the house, they're in the house. But then when I go inside the house, they run past me, so they're no longer in the house, they're outside the house. Using my trusty alternator, I started spraying and praying, and eventually took down an Octane with the Peacekeeper. See, I told you it's a cannon. I wasn't even really trying when I got him. Looking for more fights brought us to the Great Plains of World's Edge. Next to the large tower, I started hearing gunshots. Scanning, finally understanding my character, I revealed 2 enemies, but I only saw 1. Charging towards them, I realized they're already dead. Nothing for me to do here. I'm still useless. With the ring closing in, we were forced to take a long route through Skyhook to get to the tunnel. This tunnel is a notorious choke point, and I was aware that another team would likely be waiting on the other side for us, but we had to take that chance. Reaching the mouth of the tunnel, Lifeline and I pushed in. Fearing there would be another enemy in there, I released a scan, but no one was there. At least judging by the scan, because obviously that was false. Pushing further in, I heard gunfire. 2 other teams were fighting for the tunnel. Coming in from the back, we took out Lifeline. As she cowered in the corner? I don't know what was going on there. This game is hard. Pushing forward again, we took out Bangalore, who was using an L-Star. I have no idea how I took this little damage. Look at that, I only took 1 bar of shield. How am I getting this lucky? That's when the game notified me I was the new kill leader. This was my first match of this game and I was already feeling pretty confident. After leaving the tunnel, we searched the nearby area for more enemies, but found no one. Going back to the tunnel to check for more death boxes, I heard noise. It had to be another player. Activating my ultimate, we charged in with the enemies highlighted. Using the alternator and suddenly gaining some sniper-level accuracy, I took down the opponent. Rooting through their belongings, I realized that I was unstoppable, at least at low-level play with a lobby likely full of bots. But still, nonetheless, I felt confident as we charged forward out of the tunnel. To find absolutely no one. There was no one around. I found tracks, which led us to the next battle, and likely the final battle of the game. Hearing gunfire but being unable to trace it, I slid down the hill, finding my next target. I tried to use the old alternator trick again from the previous fight, but missed almost every shot, resorting to the hand cannon that is the Peacekeeper. I shot the death box once, for absolutely no reason, but besides that, I had come out victorious. Now I started to get anxious. The UI told me there was only 2 squads left, including mine. It was time to hunt the other team. didn't take long for my teammates to start shooting at the enemy. Finding them, I charged forward, alternator blazing, and missing almost every shot.
Scanning the area.
Scanning again, I discovered their exact position and rushed in with the alternator, missing no shots except for one. Fumbling around to heal my shield, my teammates rushed in to face off the rest of the enemies.
Scanning the area.
Charging up the hill with a newfound confidence, I discovered the final enemy, a lifeline with a golden res shield. Learning from my previous mistakes, instead of shooting them, I decided to finish them, winning us the match, my first match, and likely my only match because I do not enjoy playing this game. I should also mention you can't move when you win. I tried, but I could do nothing but stand still and wait for the next screen to come. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm hoping to make more videos like this soon, hopefully with better equipment. In case you couldn't tell by the horrendous quality, I'm recording this on a pair of Bluetooth headphones. So, like and subscribe for more. Thank you, it means the world to me. Bye.